Welcome to More Than Commas, the podcast where we talk about what truly matters when building wealth. I'm Paul Adams. In today's episodes, we're going to ask a critical question in the age of apps, robo-advisors, and AI. What's the role of a human financial advisor? Is technology making us obsolete or more essential than ever? We'll dig into how our role is evolving and what clients actually need today and how to blend the best of both worlds. So subscribe now and share this with someone who thinks a financial advisor is just a stock picker. Let's face it, technology is everywhere in finance. You can rebalance a portfolio with one click. You can generate a retirement projection in seconds. Your phone can ping you when your credit card bill is due. The tools have never been more advanced or more accessible. And that's a good thing. To a point, because here's what technology still can't do. Sit across the table from you and ask, how are you feeling about your aging parents needing care? Or have you thought through what legacy you want to leave behind for your children beyond just your money? You see, information is cheap now, but wisdom, still rare. Now, let me be blunt. The financial advisor who only manages investments and sends market updates should be very nervous. That's a role an AI and automation can already handle now. But the advisor who helps clients navigate complexity, relationships, values, and emotions, that role's more vital than ever. That's because the wealth isn't just about optimization. It's about integration. How do your assets support your life? How do these decisions reflect your beliefs? How do you live with peace, not just with profit? Let me give you an example. A client called recently asking whether to sell a rental property. They'd run the numbers, they had spreadsheets, but their real concern? They were tired. They wanted freedom from the management, uncertainty, and stress. That's not a numbers conversation, it's a life design conversation, and that's where a human advisor steps in.
This episode is brought to you by Sound Financial Group. At Sound Financial, we specialize in helping clients build strong, long-term financial strategies for their retirement. If you're looking for personalized advice to help manage your wealth, visit us at sfgway.com to learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals.
Back to our topic. One of the greatest risks in the digital age is mistaking access for understanding. Just because you can trade stocks, rebalance accounts, or research funds doesn't mean you should do it alone. There's a growing loneliness in financial decision-making. People are drowning in data and starving for wisdom. We see it all the time, people second-guessing every move because they read 3 different blog posts with 3 different recommendations. What clients really need today is context. They need someone who remembers their goals from a year ago, who can say, this decision might feel difficult right now, but let's talk about what you said your values were last time. They need a sounding board, a guide, someone that can be honest. It's not just about emotional support. A great advisor brings structure to the chaos. We help you create decision-making frameworks, establish timelines for actions you're going to take, measuring trade-offs between decisions, and prioritizing competing goals. Apps can't do that. Robo-advisors won't do that. You see, we also act as a buffer between you and your worst instincts. When the market drops 20%, the headlines are screaming. You might be tempted to jump ship. But an advisor reminds you of your strategy, your resilience, and your long-term plan. That doesn't mean we ignore new tools. In fact, we embrace them. At Sound Financial Group, we use software for modeling, reporting, and tracking progress. But those tools are used in service of your goals, not as a substitute for thinking. And that's the key. Technology should support your plan, not drive it. Because at the end of the day, your financial plan is only as good as your ability to follow through on it. And follow through doesn't come from dashboards. It comes from accountability. The best advisors today are part strategist, part counselor, part coach. We help you connect the dots between your money and your mission. We're not here to replace tech. We're here to translate it into something meaningful, actionable, and aligned with your life. And I'll leave you with this. The real value of advice isn't in knowing what to do. It's in having someone helping you actually do it. If this episode helped clarify what an advisor can offer in the digital age, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. And if you're ready to experience advisory in a more human, holistic way, reach out to us at sfgway or sfgway.com. Next time, we're going to explore one of the most evidence-driven investment firms in the world, Dimensional Fund Advisors, and what their philosophy can teach us about investing with discipline. Until then, go back to living a great life.